I'm your host with the most local 23. Joining me for Royal Romance Book 1, Chapter 14, Fair Game. It's the day after your return from the royal hunt, and the country jamboree is already underway. Bertrand Maxwell leads you down the manor's grand staircase. Nobles walk the halls, socializing, eating appetizers, and admiring paintings. As you can see, the paintings is reminiscent of Rembrandt's style during the Dutch Golden Age. There's the life declares that the mundane and the everyday are worthy of the status of high art. I wish they had more poodles. To artistic enrichment. The three of them clink their glasses together. Ooh, looks like they broke out the drinks early for this event. Focus, Maxwell. We don't have time for party antics. But I have so many new tricks. What's the point of a party unless you celebrate like there's no tomorrow? Secured behind. Well, celebrate like there's no tomorrow. Exactly! For House Beaumont, there may well very be no tomorrow. So perfect time to party? Hardly. First order of business is make Riley presentable for the country jamboree. Oh, I happen to think I'm naturally presentable. Bertrand simply raises his eyebrow. But that does not mean I'm above a fine dress every now and then. Today's events are charmingly rustic. Games on the lawn, dinner in the gardens. Find something suitable yet elegant. Off we go! And why do two men always escort her to the boutique? Are you hoping to catch a glimpse of something? Max will lead you into the boutique, I'm serious. I'm sure we can find something appropriately rustic here. Maxwell pulls a dress off the rack. That's perfect. Even Bertrand would approve. Well, try it on. You take the dress in and walk into the changing room. Look, more dresses, folks. Buy this item. Country dress. You'll steal the show in this sweet ensemble. Oh, come on now. Get her done now. Walk out on the changing room. Now we're ready to turn this party into a country party. Darn tootin'. Probably don't say that ever again. Yep, it was a mistake as soon as I said it. Let's rock this place. Party time! Darn tootin'. Darn tootin', you know what I'm saying? You and Maxwell walk through the manor's hall. You see Hannah absorbed into a phone conversation by the window. Yes, I know. You've made yourself perfectly clear. I've tried, and my etiquette has been fine. Uh-huh. There's still time. If I'm being honest, no. No, the prince isn't likely to choose me. Maxwell, I'll catch you outside. No worries, I'll see you down there. Maxwell continues down the hallway, leaving you with Hannah. You walk up and tap her on the shoulder. Oh, hello, Lady Riley. I'm just on the phone with my mother. No, Mom, I'm not ignoring you. Riley just walked over to me. Yes, the one from New York. Your mom knows about me? My parents follow the Cordonian news. Yes, Mom, I've tried gaining the court's favor. I've become friends with Prince Liam. Right. I'm not here to befriend him. I'm here to undress him with my eyes. That still gets me every time. Anna. It's not about Prince Liam. Your parents don't get to dictate your life. You've become amazing. Nobody has ever been half the talent you do. Anna covers the phone. That doesn't mean anything to my parents unless I'm producing results. You know, I think your parents are idiots. Anyway, Anna brings the phone back to her ear. Yes, Mom, I know you love me and only want what's best for me. You mean what's best for them. Then tell them what's best for you. No more of this bossing you around. You're more amazing than most people I know, and if anyone can handle themselves, it's you. Hannah contemplatively looks at her phone. Do it. You can do it. Just do it! Do it! There's a Shia LaBeouf meme to go in here right now. Mother, there's more to my life than fulfilling your wishes. I've done everything you've ever told me to do, and it's made me miserable. If you really want me to be happy, then you have to let me figure out what that means for me. Anna hangs up. Ooh. Anna, you stood up to them. That was so hot. Really? I like to see a woman take charge of herself. I guess I did, didn't I? That felt amazing, and I can't believe I stood up to them. Oh my goodness, I can't believe those things I said to my mother. She's gonna be so furious. You know what? She'll come around. Just give her some time. You're not being unreasonable. Maybe you're right. I need to stay strong even when she pushes back. It is my life. Exactly. You know, that was kind of nice. Thanks for helping me do that. You had the courage to follow through. There's strength in numbers, though I think I've delayed us both long enough. The party will survive without us, but not for long. Then let's get down there. You and Hannah head downstairs and exit the manor. Outside, Maxwell finds you. Riley, Hannah, there you are. Shall we make our grand entrance? The three of you walk over to the grounds where nobles mingle on the lawn. The lawn is lively and festive with a variety of games, activities set up, and you see croquet, badminton, and archery. Not bad. Could use a little bit more music, but the archery looks pretty sweet. Not to mention dangerous. Prince Liam finds your group among the crowd and joins you. Good to see you all. Looks like Maxwell set his sights on archery, huh? You think they'll let me shoot an apple off someone's head? I don't think that's a good idea. Heck, I bet I can do it blindfolded. I saw it in a video once. Maxwell runs off towards the archery range. And down 911. Maxwell? Oh. I'll call the paramedics. I sincerely hope that won't be necessary. Hannah looks between you and Liam. Oh, keep him from hurting anyone. You do enjoy yourselves. That would be appreciated. Hannah follows Maxwell, who's already asking for an archer for her bow. Are you any good at playing ring toss? Ring toss? I'm more of a beginner. No, promise I'll go easy on you. You and Liam walk over to the ring toss station, grab some rings, and line up at the tossing line about 20 feet ahead of stands. A center peg are surrounded by 4 smaller pegs. The center peg is worth 2 points. The peripheral pegs are only worth 1. We each get 3 tosses. So, who should go first? Ladies first. Then by all means. Grab a ring and line up a toss. Hit the outer peg, miss. Hit the center peg. Bullseye, or peg's eye, whatever it's called. Excellent aim. But now it's my turn. Liam tosses his ring, landing on the outside peg. Oh, not bad. I'm a bit rusty, but points are points. Your turn. Hit the center peg. Toss the ring onto the center peg. Right down the center. You are good at this. Liam tosses the ring onto the center peg. Ooh, 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Right now, though, if we could hit a 1 and tie it, if he does get another outer peg. Or no, actually, we're ahead by 1. If we get a 1, that would bring us up 2 points ahead. Then if he gets even, center peg would tie. That's more like it. Think you can match that? I'm still ahead of you, bro. I'm still ahead of you. I'm just gonna destroy you now. Now it's gonna be 6 to 3. You mean like that? Wow, I'm dealing with a whole different level of player. Liam steps up the line, tosses the ring, and it sails wide of the pegs. No, it was so close. So 6 to 3. I beat you by double. Not close enough. You and the prince survey the pegs, counting up the points. I know when to concede to my better. Well played, Riley. Well, what have I won? Unfortunately, I don't have a prize for you. That is incorrect, so may I have your lips? Then I suppose you'll just have to do. I always wanted my very own prince. I'm all yours. Whatever will I do with this prince I've been awarded? Kind things, I hope. You know, this has been fun, but I was hoping for some more time alone with you. We barely had a chance to talk during the royal hunt. My ass! Are you serious? We spent every diamond and every chance opportunity to go with him. Are you serious? I'm getting a bit sick of myself, actually. You sure you don't want to go with Drake or Hannah, Maxwell, Bertrand? I'm always hoping for time alone with you, Lady Riley. And there was a hedge maze behind the manor, secluded, quiet, away from prying eyes. Unless they have a drone. Another maze. Do all of your homes have one? What can I say? My family enjoys them. Besides, we had fun there last time, didn't we? I can't argue with that. Liam glances at the setting sun. Oh, of course, we might not be able to go there. The country games are coming to an end, and I'm giving the opening remarks at the dinner that's to follow. So... Of course we're going to do this. Convince the prince to take a detour with you. You'll be a few minutes late. Maybe. Who's to say the hedge maze isn't on the way to the dinner? You're bad. I prefer efficient. Uh-huh. Come along, then. Liam leads you around the grounds and you pop into the hedge maze. Liam leads you through a maze of flower-covered arches. A soft breeze rustles over the hedges, picking up the sweet scent of roses. That's better. Some... Ninja sneezes today. Holy crap. I got four there. I was like, okay, I know it's coming. And it's like, oh yeah, oh, we do the battle now. Yes. Let's try this again. That's better. Somehow, when I'm alone with you, I feel so much more like myself. Brandon's picture you up and swings you in a circle. The best self, perhaps. You're happy today. I'm always happy when I'm with you, Lady Riley. And what about yourself? Do you find yourself enjoying the time we spend together? I'd enjoy it more if you kissed me. You're always full of brilliant ideas. Liam leans down and sweetly kisses you. His lips linger on yours before he finally pulls you away. So, did you have a master plan to woo me here? I thought we'd take a stroll, get lost in the maze, and never find our way out. But then we would starve to death unless you're planning on eating roses. Ah, so this was all a plan to spend an eternity with me. Precisely. Eternity with you. Can't say that I mind. You're too good to me. I've been thinking about the future, about after the coronation. I've been trying to imagine what sort of queen you might be if we were to be wed. What sort of queen? Well, usually don't talk so freely about the future. Maybe today I want to. Riley, I asked you before what you think my moniker would be as a king. What do you think yours would be as a queen? Queen Riley the Fierce, the Queen Riley the Whimsical? I'd be Queen Riley the Extremely Hot. I'm gonna go with wise. People would look back on all the causes I championed and think the Queen knew exactly what she was doing. Liam laughs. Huh. Alright, so what causes are we talking about? What would Queen Riley the Wise champion in Cordonia? 10 poverty. Excellent and affordable education for all. Swift revenge against our enemies. I would love to end poverty. I believe the financial system... I'm about to blow your minds, aren't I? I believe the financial system as a whole is a sham, and it's a total, complete joke. And I think very futuristically. I think Star Trek-esque. And it's possible. Just the whole world. Kind of like the Paris Accords, except for not having a Trump back out. I believe the whole world would have to embrace it. The fact that also some dreamers, actual dreamers, not the American program, some dreamers would be able to go after their dreams. If one wanted to become an artist, if one wanted to become an astronaut, if one wanted to, you know, paint or whatnot, you would not be crippled or hampered by society's terms of, oh, you're not being productive. I mean, just think at one time people thought YouTube was not at all productive or doing anything for society, and now YouTube's a mainstream media. So with that being said. But I digress. The more easier, reasonable thing is excellent and affordable education for all. A lofty goal. It would take some time to implement, but I'd want to live in your Cordonia. Thank you. For a moment, you smile together, looking into the maze. It's very beautiful. Have to do the bookmark here. Or, not bookmark, thumbnail. Hey, Liam. Hey, Riley. Will you push me on the swing? My pleasure. You sit in the swing and Liam gently swings you. The hedge maze is similar to the one at the palace, but it's also felt so different to me here. How so? The country manor has a special place in my heart. My brother and I used to come here often as children. The rules were a bit more relaxed here. So you mean you only had formal dinners every other night? Pretty much. My brother and I were allowed to wear plain clothes and run rampant in the hillside. When we were here, we didn't have to worry about photographers or curious Cordonians trying to get a glimpse of us. For a short time, at least, we were allowed to just be children. That sounds wonderful. We looked forward to our summers here every year. My brother and I never wanted to leave. Once, when I was very young, I hid in the basement when it was time to go. My brother and parents had to search the entire grounds to find me. Aww. Would have been in a great deal of trouble, except my brother took all the blame. He told my parents that we'd been playing hide and seek and he simply couldn't find me. So they scolded him for starting a game too close to the time we were meant to leave, but they couldn't do much else. What a big brother. He's always looking out for me. I told him I didn't want to get into trouble for it. He told me that he always got in trouble anyway, so a little more didn't matter. A duck in the pond doesn't mind the rain, he said. It's always wet. Someday I hope you get to meet my brother. I'd like that. What were you like as a child? I was good as gold, nothing but trouble. Always looking for an adventure. Then nothing's changed. You're the most adventurous person I know. Liam slows the swing to a stop, leaning over, and he drapes his arms around your waist. It's like what I like best about you. Lean back and down. You lean back into Liam, resting your head on his shoulder. Is that all you like about me?
Well, there's plenty more to you.
Liam tightens his embrace, pulling you against his chest. Kiss him. Looking up, you cup his cheek and pull him over, pressing your lips against his. As he pulls away, he laughs. What are you laughing about?
I'm just so happy.
You do seem different today. Lighter, more carefree. And usually you don't talk about spending eternity with me, or even what'll happen after the social season. You know, just in case the person you choose won't be, well, me.
I know. It's just that I've been thinking a lot about this decision. And I shouldn't say anything official yet, but not until I have an approval of my parents in the court, which won't be for a few days. But I want you to know that I can't wait for the coronation.
I can't wait either. From outside the hedges, you can hear echoing of chimes of bells.
And that would be the official signal to end the games and assemble for dinner.
Will you think of me?
Of course. You're never far out of my mind.
He explored the hedge and mazed with the prince. Liam helps you up and out of the swing.
Allow me to be your escort.
More like my guide. I don't know my way out of here.
Well, I'll lead us out slowly.
There's nothing wrong with being fashionably late. The sun sets and you and Liam rejoin the party to mingle among the other gathered nobles. Servants bustle about, keeping the tables freshly stocked with food and drinks.
We should blend back into our roles now. Until next time, Lady Riley.
Liam disappears in the throng of people, giving the occasional handshakes and bow to those who engage him. Over by the tables, a couple of suitors talk in hushed voices. The Queen and King seem quite taken with you today, Lady Madeleine. Oh, here we go with the Southern Belle. Lord Jesus. They respect my opinions, and I believe we have a lot in common. I hope I'll have the support of all the ladies at the court if I'm chosen. To tell you the truth, I think Lady Riley may be the one to be chosen, and I think she'd be a wonderful queen. Well, I suppose you're entitled to your opinion. What do you think, Lady Chiara? Oh, it is all up to the prince, isn't it? But I believe he favors Lady Riley. That's disappointing to hear, but not entirely surprising. We'll have to see how things turn out. You turn away from them and nearly run into Derek. Oh, Derek, I apologize.
It's nothing, really, Lady Riley. It's always a pleasure to see you.
And Derek, how have you been?
Splendid as you look, my dear.
Derek, where'd that come from?
It came from my deepest recesses of my being. This event can hardly bear a star as bright as yours.
Thanks?
It fills me with such joy to hear you say that. You know, I have to tell you, after speaking with the other ladies here, I find myself having such an appreciation for you.
Really?
Yes, you're a breath of fresh air. New York air.
I don't think anyone says that.
Well, the other suitors are absolutely boring. One only talks about her dogs, merely. The other merely sulks, and don't get me started with Olivia.
Well, each suitor has their charms, aren't the easiest to hang with. They all have their charms.
If they do, I've yet to find them. The other suitors have good breeding, wealth, manners, but they're absolutely dull. How disappointing. Whereas you, Lady Riley, you've grown more interesting every time we speak.
Thanks.
I must, however, take my leave. May you have a fantastic evening.
As Derek leaves, Maxwell walks up. There's my little social star. Is that Tarek you were talking to? Yeah, I guess we're friends now. Cool. Well, Richard and I got a table. This way. Just as you sit down at your table, your glass is clinking. Everyone turns to where the Prince, Liam, is standing next to the King and Queen.
If I may have everyone's attention, please, I'd like to say a few words before we close this evening. First, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us out here at the country estate. I had the honor and privilege to have you all in my court, and I couldn't have asked for better company. Sorry, I was... it's crap. Oh, I'm serious. As I step into my father's place in a few days, I can only hope that I'm half the man he's been for Cordonia.
Long live Prince Liam! Cheers and the claps rumble through the crowd.
Thank you all. When we next meet like this, it'll be the last event of the social season. As per tradition, this event will be hosted at the illustrious Beaumont house.
The crowd applauds. Yeah! An honor, to be sure. Maxwell, we're going to see your house? The one and only. I can't wait for you to see it. Aren't we a little, strapped for funds? Can we afford to host a party right now? I'm not sure we have a choice. Like Liam said, it's tradition. We can't back out. Yes, if we backed out, we might as well announce in the daily paper that we're officially ruined. As the applause dies down, the Prince continues.
The Beaumonts will surely give us another legendary night to remember. Until then, I thank you again and wish you a good night.
Liam raises his glass. Many in the crowd do the same.
Cheers.
The cheers. We're broke. At night, you're back in the room after the evening's events, just changing out of your uniform when you hear someone enter your room. Ah! Good Lord! Riley disrobing in my room. What a forward gesture. Your room, but... please don't misunderstand. I'm not upset. I'm just surprised. I suspected, but I never thought this would happen so soon. Tarek, wait. Tarek takes your hand and places it on his heart. No, I must say this. Your feelings are most oddly returned. You've thoroughly enchanted me, just as you enchant everyone you come across. And now I know you feel the same way about me. Tarek? Before you can say anything, Tarek leans in to kiss you. Just then, the door is thrown open, and you see... Get away from her. Drake grabs Tarek by the shoulder and pulls him away from you. Unhand me! How dare you into my room without my permission? Tarek hits Drake squarely in the face. Drake reels back for a split second, then tackles him to the floor. They grapple intensely for a moment before they roll apart. Who the hell do you think you are busting into my room? This is Riley's room, and I heard a scream. I think she wanted... interrupting. It's Drake. Okay, Tarek really misread the situation. You only interrupted me, rejecting him. Tarek deserves to have his ass kicked. I think you misread the situation. And then you're saying the feeling isn't mutual? Not even a little bit. But I'd heard. It's no matter now. I was wrong. Yes, you should have asked. Let me apologize deeply, then, for how brashly I acted. Good night, Lady Riley. Whoever has your heart is indeed a lucky man. Tarek leaves. Drake slams a short door shut behind him. Drake, what took you so long? I didn't need your help. Thank you. Thank you. Aw, shucks, Auntie. Don't go getting soft on me now. Yeah, she just stands there in a big brawl. Don't mind me, don't cover up or anything. No, I'm just taking in the view for my hiatic memory. I mean it. You were there when I needed you. I'll always be there for you. I mean, for Liam's sake, of course. Liam would never forgive me if something bad happened to you. And you know what? I'd never forgive myself either. Drake pauses for a second. You realize his eyes are lingering on you.
Venti?
What?
Looking down, you realize you're still in your underwear.
Oh!
You quickly throw on the clothes you were wearing. Anyway, you can see why it looked bad. I heard a scream, so you half naked with Tarek all over you.
Yeah, I get it.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Well, I should get out of here before we really cause a scandal. As Drake heads to the door, you see him wince.
You're hurt.
Nothing a few shots of whiskey won't fix.
Well, let me take a look. It's the least I can do.
You trying to get me to take my shirt off, Indy?
I just want to help.
I'm fine. Save your fussing for someone else.
Insist on helping Drake. He did help us. Dear Lord, sir, come here.
You move to stand in front of the door.
Drake, you got hurt from me. I'm not letting you leave this room until you let me take a look at you. You can start by taking off your shirt. I think he hit your ribs pretty hard. They could be broken.
Wow, you're really bossy side to you, you know that?
Oh, you think I'm being bossy, Drake? I'm taking that shirt off of you myself.
Hey!
You reach up and pull Drake's shirt off of him.
So, Doctor, do you see anything alarming?
And surprisingly...
What, no photographer in the window taking pictures of this? Oh, she's not just dabbed into Tarek's territory, she's with Drake.
You feel Drake's ribs and touch his back. You're going to have a few spectacular bruises.
Yeah, Tarek hits harder than you'd think. He's almost impressed me. What is it?
I can't believe you lost a fight to Tarek. You got hurt because of me. It's all my fault.
No, I got hurt because of Tarek. Nothing happened tonight that was your fault. Don't ever let yourself think like that, okay, Venti?
Drake runs his fingers through his hair and stares at you.
You can be so... never mind. Hey, weren't you supposed to be tending to my wounds?
Oh, right. I think one of the servants fills the bucket with ice every night. You know, just in case I need to chill some champagne.
Or ice down a friend's bruises.
Exactly.
And it looks like someone's left a fully stocked liquor cabinet in the corner here, so...
You wrap a handful of ice in a cloth. Drake pours a glass of whiskey for himself and looks at you questioningly.
I too will take some whiskey, thank you.
I wouldn't make you drink alone.
Thanks.
Drake downs his glass as you press the cloth filled with ice to his bruises.
Hey, that hurts.
I should press as firmly as before. Oh, you know what? You can take it. Please don't tell me the big, bad Drake is afraid of a little ice.
I'm just saying it hurts. Ow!
Drake reaches back and catches your hand. Your eyes lock for a second before he lets you go.
Thank you.
Drake looks away and pours himself yet another finger of whiskey.
I know I don't act very grateful for anything most of the time, but I do care about you.
Drake. I care about you too.
You do?
Yes.
You shouldn't say things like that, Venti.
Why not? I mean, if you're being truthful.
You're here for Prince Liam. All the other suitors are, and well, so is the entire court. All of the other nobles, all the royals, all the servants, even everything and everyone in this place exists to orbit around Liam. You could almost hate him for it if it weren't so damn likable. It's dangerous for people like you and me to forget that.
What are you getting at, Drake?
Hell, Venti, don't make me say it.
Drake looks down at his whiskey, finishing off the glass with a big gulp.
If we'd met somewhere else, anywhere else, at a club in New York, or an airport, or a party, if you hadn't been our waitress that night, and I hadn't been sitting next to Liam, do you think all of this
Do you think it could have been different between us? It would have been different. Sure, you would have still been gruff, and I wouldn't have let you get away with anything. But all the rest, yeah, it would have been different. Maybe everything would have been different. Riley. Oh, yes. Drake reaches out and brushes his fingers against the back of your hand. What am I doing? I need to go. Drake stands and heads towards the door. Reach out to hold him. Wrap your arms around Drake's chest. Venti, you shouldn't. Don't you get tired of being so careful all the time? Constantly. Drake turns around and pulls you close, his fingers tangle in your hair as he takes a deep breath, and then pushes you away. I've got to get out of here now before I do something we both might regret. Okay. Drake pulls on his shirt and pushes open the door. And for all of our sakes, lock your door this time. Huh. What is it? Drake pauses and examines your door with curiosity and confusion. Venti, there's no lock on your door handle. I thought they were all like that. No, all the rooms on this floor have a lock. It's probably nothing. Probably. Just be careful, okay? With one last look at you, Drake leaves. Next morning, Maxwell and Bertrand find you in your room. I hope you're already packed. We're running late as it is. Late for what? I thought we're just traveling today. We need to make it home for the big preparations. For the party of the year, nothing you've seen so far will even come close. I hope you're ready to handle a Beaumont bash. And more importantly, this time, you'll have all the advantages of hosting the royal court. Tell me more. You'll be able to set the seating arrangements, have first claim on the prince, and dictate the rules of the evening. Now I really can't wait. Yay! What does the legendary Beaumont Bash hold in store for you? Find out in the next chapter. Oh, man, I'll tell you. Oh, I need a vacation. So that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head on down in the description. There's links to social media. A few links to support me and my channel. It's greatly appreciated if you're able to do so. Or if you're not, hit that like and share button. And also a link to our Discord where you can come hang out with me as well as many others. And until next time, thanks for watching and stay awesome. Peace.